Hi everyone, it's Christina from Christina's Art Corner. This is my second favorite video to film. My first would be completed pages, and my second is today's, which is coloring plans for the month. So it's full of opportunity, excitement, and just a fresh look into a new month in coloring. So I figured I would share with you what books I'm intending to color in and show you a little bit on my coloring planner. And so I think we'll start out with that, and then we'll move on to books. Okay, so you all have been seeing this the last couple of months. This is my planner. By the way, I got a new pad for my desk. I like to change them up during the seasons. It's cute little frogs and all the plants. This one's on a ladder. It's so cute. This one's having some coffee. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. So in my coloring journal, this month I decided to give a little color and splash. I've got some washi tape and some stickers here. March is my birthday month, so I thought I would go all out. So I have my calendar, any new books and art supplies, which I generally don't use, but I may this month go ahead and make myself accountable. And then here I have my hashtags and coloring prompts listed, the group buddy colors that I'm hosting, and then buddy colors here. And then on the next couple of pages, I have my YouTube ideas and videos. So I've completed my February pages video. And then I decided to do like a little sticker inspirational page. There's lots of different ideas that I can get for my coloring in the month just from these stickers. There's a blue theme. My favorite color has always been blue. I do like pink a lot, but there's some muted tones in here, some greens, some purples, and then we have some of our browns here. So I think I'll be able to draw some inspiration from this page. So I'm excited for that. And then my finished pages here, I've gone ahead and written the ones that for sure I'll be doing in here, and we'll go through those books. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots left for the other books that I'm going to choose from that aren't buddy or group buddy color related. And so we'll go through those too. So last month, if you will notice, I finished the page. Actually, this is not another line, I just went into more explanation because I used a lot on this page. And I also deleted a mythographic, which I didn't get to. There was only 2 books that I didn't get to out of my plans video, which I think I'm pretty excited about, really, that I was able to do as many as I did. So I think that I'm allowing these 2 pages to be a general idea of how many I could get done. And of course, it will just depend on health and life as things go. But I figured I would go ahead and show you that. And this is the palette for Amanda Colors AC Color Palette Challenge. And that's Sarah Renee Clark. So I also have another color inspiration right in my journal. The other thing that I'm going to implement also is I got this little whiteboard booklet, and it has the pen and it has the white bee in it, which I'm keeping in plastic. And I thought, as I'm moving along in my coloring pages, that if I have some particular inspiration when I'm going to a book, then I can write it down on here first and kind of sketch out some ideas, and then it's erasable, and then whatever I wind up doing will go in my coloring journal. So that's the idea behind that. This is a soft velvety cover, so I think I'm going to go ahead and institute that this month. Now let's get into books. First thing I'm going to hit is my hosted group buddy colors. And for this one, let me just go back to my journal. Actually, I probably shouldn't have put it away yet, just because I'm getting multiple hostings. I just want to make sure that I have my hashtags right here. Okay. So for Magic Jars Coloring Heaven Pocket Size Book, I announced that on Instagram and on YouTube Community tab that it's going to be hashtag Magic Jars Pocket 2024. Now, is my understanding that they sold out of this book from Coloring Heaven, but that the Magic Jars book that is out, I will write the name listed below here, that this one just has 8 extra pages versus the other one. From what you all have told me, from the information that I've gathered, I did reach out to Coloring Heaven. I wrote them an email and said that I run a YouTube channel and that I was starting a hashtag, and their book sold out like almost mid-posting. So they said that they would look into it and see what they could do. So what that means, I'm not sure, but that's the latest on that. So if you got this book and you want to join in the group buddy color, I went ahead and picked the first page, which is this one here. It has a cute little bunny in it and a smiley sun with some clouds and a tree house in a jar and these cute little flowers. So if you would like to join in and you have that other book and it has this page, then go ahead and join in. Next month, what I'll do is I'll try to go by the other book so that I can know what's missing from it, and then whatever pages are in the other book too, so that you can join in. I'll pick 3 that are not just uniquely in this book, but in the other book, because I didn't know, to be honest with you, that the other Magic Jars book was the same or similar to this one when I went to go do the hashtag. So I thought this was different altogether. And you know, sometimes those things just happen, and I thought there was other hashtags for the other book, and I thought, well, this one is new and it's pocket size, so let's do this one. We learn as we go, but this is the page we're going to do. So if you would like to join, use hashtag Magic Jars Pocket 2024. All right, so that's Magic Jars and Coloring Heaven. That's the group buddy color. And then in Spooky, we have a monthly coloring hashtag, which is hashtag WitchCatSpooky. And you all voted on this page, and I showed it in my completed pages. So if you would like to participate, please go ahead. And don't forget to tag me so that I know that you've completed the page, because I like to do the slideshow if you saw my completed pages. And that's by Sarah Seswick, and that will be for this month. And then in Tropagoth, we do Tropagoth. It's hashtag Tropagoth 2024 by Carla Magana. And this is the page that everyone chose for this month. Have a nice little tiger in there. Should be lots of fun to color. So that will be this page if you would like to join us in this group buddy color. Again, hashtag Tropagoth 2024. And don't forget to tag me in that one as well. And then the other new one that I started because it's my birthday month is KAC, because that's Christina's Art Corner. So it's hashtag KAC birthday Erie, E-R-I-Y. Now in my thumbnail that I put on Instagram and the community tab, I think I got how many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, oh, anyway, like 7 or 8, 6 or 7 books, something to that effect. Without me looking at the thumbnail, I can't remember now, but it applies to any Erie book. Color any page in any Erie book that you have. So it's not just the ones that I have listed in there. I just couldn't fit all of them in a thumbnail and have you actually be able to see what was on it. So for me, the pages that I'm thinking about are, if you all recall, I did this one. This was the first page that I ever did in this book. And this is the World Heritage book. I am interested in doing this one here, or the other one is this double page spread here. And I think because the animals are big, the tree is big, the sun is big, or moon, could be a moon. I think that I could tackle this double page spread, but I'm going to leave it to decide probably within a week or so. I'll nail it down just to see what it is that I'm choosing in the other books as well, outside of Erie. But those are the two. So it's that one and this one here on the left. I think that's awfully cute. I kind of have a plan for both, really. So I think those will be fun. So if you would like to join in for my birthday month, go ahead and do so. And again, it's hashtag KAC birthday Erie, E-R-I-Y. So I'm super excited. I know a lot of you have these books, so I'm going to enjoy seeing what you all color. And then let me just put this up. These next ones are all my buddy colors. Let me put these over to the side. So in Bubble of Coloring, I showed in my completed pages which page we were doing next, and it was a messed up page that I was going to have to fix. But she very kindly notified me on Instagram, and she was like, hey, it's not that page. So this is the one that I had shown you that we were doing with the cat that I was going to have to fix. But she said, no, it's this one. So I'm super happy about that. But a couple of you have commented that you would like to see me fix a page. And I will do that. I have intended to do a series of fixing pages. I have several eBay books that came half colored, where I'm erasing their colored pencil and then kind of starting over or having to go over watercolor or acrylic. So I thought that would be a fun series to do. I don't know that I'll get into it this month, but I'm looking towards April as being able to do that, because I don't think any of the pages that I've chosen today I'm going to have to fix unless I mess them up. And then there's always that. So if I mess it up, any of the pages that I do mid coloring, then I'll go ahead and I'll film from there. So this is the page Bubble of Coloring and I are going to do in Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls, Mermaids and More to Color by Hanna Lynn. And then she was mentioning that she really wanted to work out of Drummenvanger by Tomislav Tomic. And I said, well, why don't you go ahead and pick a page and we'll do it together. As this book can be intimidating to anyone, regardless of their abilities. So this is, I think this is the only page that I've, double page spread that I've done in this book so far. But I said, go ahead and pick a page. So she did. And it's this one. So it's Mushroom House, and then there's these bunnies down at the bottom. So I think this will be really cool to do as a buddy color, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for picking a fun page. Some of these can be really, really intimidating. I think it's just all the small little details. I really want to do this double page. But yeah, she picked a really good page for us to be able to do. There's other mushroom pages in here. So yeah, super excited about this one, doing this with Bubble of Coloring, and look forward to seeing what I come up with in that book. And then Bowls to Poles. This is a hashtag from Lavella's Coloring, and they have, see, this is a page I've got to fix. This is one I'll put down to fix because I had used alcohol to drip on my page because I had a watercolor under there, and it bled through, as pinks generally do. But yeah, that'll be a fun page to fix, and that can go down as one that maybe I do. No mistakes in art? I don't know, sometimes there are, it's just whether you can fix them or not. So this is the page that we're going to do for her group buddy color, and it's this cute little doggy. So I look forward to coloring that. And again, I'll leave all the details of anyone's group buddy colors that I'm participating in, also along with mine. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Art Therapy, Bowls to Poils. The next one is a buddy color with Jamie's Coloring Love and Sherry Dennewitz on Instagram. And we work out of Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book. We decided on this double page spread. And I particularly love it because it's got this big bow and it's my birthday and I'm getting all cheesy about it. And it has really cute characters. There's a rabbit, so it's springy, although there's a bat. But yeah, it's super cute page, so looking forward to doing that with both of them. And this is such a fun book. I know people wonder about the zigzag lines. You don't even bother with it. Actually, it's a little bit of a protection when you use alcohol markers. That's what I have found anyway. So we're going to do that double page spread in Woodland Kingdom Coloring Book by Toshiyuki Fukuda. In Mini Mania #1 by Gabby Wolf. Let's see here. I'm going to do 2 pages. And one of them is going to be with Dusty Coloring on YouTube, or D, as I call her. And then we're going to do another one in hashtag Complete Mini Mania at Coloring Bumblebee is hosting. So let's go in here. This is the one that Dusty and I are going to do. This is the one that we chose. And then this is the one that's from Coloring Bumblebee's group. And they're both so cute. I love all of the leaves and foliage and the cute little scene in the center. And then Dusty and I love books. I love to color books. And these guys are so cute. It's so amazing. This book is fabulous. So yep, we're going to try to get both of those done this month in the Gabby Wolf Mini Mania coloring book number 1. And then the next one is the Disney Portraits book by Art Therapy. And for this one, Dana's coloring obsession, and we chose Marie because Disney Meg's Coloring is doing her M for her Disney ABC Color Challenge. Also, Art by Monitoes, or as she's known, Squishy Woona on Instagram, is also going to join in with us because she also joined in on the Vanellope. And so I figured I would let her know that we were doing this page because she seemed interested in this book. So we're going to do Marie. So that is in Disney Portraits. And then Disney Meg's Coloring and I are going to work in this book. It is the Bunny Book by Katoli. And we're doing this book here. I think it's super cute with the couch. So we're going to do that page this month. I'm going kind of quickly because I know I showed some of these in my February completed pages, so I don't want to bore you to tears. But if someone is new to my channel and just seeing me for the first time, I want to make sure that I do go through them both times. And then ones that nobody has seen that I picked. Let's get these out. Okay. All right. I have 2 stacks of books here that I need to pick 7 from. Okay. And let me go ahead and categorize them a little bit. I have watercolor books and non-watercolor, watercolor, watercolor, non-watercolor. Okay. So let me move these over and I'll start with Hanna Karlzon. Now, Summer Nights, I haven't done anything in this book yet, but the bee page intrigued me. And so I thought that this could be a consideration. Now, I can't do one in every single one of these books, so I'm going to have to pick and choose. So if you all see one that stands out to you that you would like me to do, then feel free to comment below and let me know. But I thought this would be a good one for spring. I've already seen a couple of bees around the house, so that is a consideration in Summer Nights, and I would get into an untouched book. And then Magical Dawn, I have been in. I like this page to do, and I have an idea about it. It's Rainbow Dust, so obviously rainbow colors won't be involved, but I'm not sure if I'll do a muted version or the bright color version. So I'm teetering on that. And then the other one that I thought I might want to do is this one. And one of the things that I was considering is doing watercolor all over the page. I could do both pages. I could bring the watercolor across both. And then I want to do a white pen and highlight every line and give it kind of a glowy effect. And so that's my idea on this. So if I'm feeling I have enough time, I'll spread it to the other page, at least the watercolor part. The only thing that concerns me about doing the double page spreads with the watercolor is getting into the binding, because I have done that before and several pages after will be colored that color. It's not the end of the world when that happens because I can cover it up, but it just makes it a little more difficult. But yeah, definitely this page, maybe this page if I do that, or this page, the rainbow page, Rainbow Dust. That is Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon. And then Spirit Animals, I chose this one. And I would do the same effect on this one where I would watercolor all of it and then go in with a Posca pen or gel pen or any kind of white pens that I have and make it luminous. I could also do some iridescent metallic watercolors too. So I'm excited for these. I just will have to choose one, or you can help me choose. But I think, I want to say, have I worked in this book before? Yeah, I did this page a long time ago when I first started coloring. This is the only page I've done, and I used gouache for the whole thing, and a little bit of colored pencil here, which I didn't blend too fabulously, but it's nice to look back on those pages and see how far you've come. But yeah, those are the ones for Hanna Karlzon. And then watercolor books. So I have this Island Escape, My Caribbean coloring book by Jade Gideon. And I wanted to try out a page in here. And I thought this might be a quite simple but fun page to do because I can antique the book. I was thinking about doing a gray wood, a weathered grayed wood, or a weathered gray rope with like a sterling, maybe even slightly rusted. What are these things called? It was at the tip of my tongue. Anyway, this part here. And then for the wood, I'll just do a juxtapose. So if this is gray, then I'll do that brown. If this is brown, I'll do that gray. And I was thinking like an antique style book colors. So that would be watercolors. I could probably use graphitints. I was also saying in here pencils or palette. So I could do either. What I'm going to try to do with the watercolor books, depending on how many I can do, I want to switch up using a watercolor palette or colored pencils. That's the idea behind that. Okay, so that's an Island Escape. We wanted to start small in this book. The book has these flip out pages that are bigger, but I wanted to be kind to myself since I have quite a few books. The next one here is Vintage Fashion Watercolor Coloring Book. And the one that I chose from here, I thought this lady was fun in the pinks and teals. And so I'd like to try this one. I might even use some watercolor palettes from, oh, what's the name? It escapes me, but I'll put it across here. I'll look it up. But I could use that for the skin tone because it is a skin tone set. So I decided on this one. This wouldn't be too hard for me to do. So I considered this one because it would allow me to do one in another book or two in two other books. Pink One Piece and Mint Hat. So that's in this book here. I have not colored in it yet. I've had it for a while, and I definitely want to start getting in this book. In this book here, The Beautiful Scenery in Europe, Pretty House in Europe, as it is Google translated, by Karlzon. I saw this treehouse page, and I thought this would be a fun one to do. So that's the one that I have chosen in this one. If you all recall, I did this one, and that's I did have one slated for February, but you all decided that you wanted me to do the other one in Which Color Do You Like, so I did. But I'm considering this one as an option, and I think would be really fun to do. And then in this garden book, it's my first gardening watercoloring book, and it's also by Karlzon. Sometimes it's referred to as Star Country. And I thought I could do this sunflower or this set of pears. So maybe in the comments you can leave me what your choice would be for me to do, because some of these I may do on film. In fact, for sure, either on my updates or a separate color along. So the sunflower and the pears. Those are the two that I chose in this book. And this is also an uncolored book, so I will be happy to get into this one. And then Which Color Do You Like? And let's see here. Also Karlzon. There she is there. These books that I'm showing you, she is the illustrator. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram. So we have done this page and this page, and I was thinking about doing this page here, this one, and I have a note to myself, watercolor pencils. I've always done a palette when I've done a color along on YouTube for you all, and I thought maybe I could do some watercolor pencils. I'm thinking my super colors would be a good fit for this. Albrecht Dürer would also be a good choice. I may even combine a bunch of different brands. That's a thought too in one page. So that's that one. Or this I Like Music page. I thought this was a cool one too, with the little cat. So yeah, those are the two choices out of which color do you like. Leave below if you have any preferences. So those are my watercolor book choices. And then here is, well, could or could not be regular coloring. But generally this is going to be pencil work. So this book here I recently got, and it's Hello Forest Friends by Joe Baram. And there's an Instagram, pencil_no.9. And I thought about doing this cute little koala page with the little boy snuggling up to the koalas. I thought that would be a nice one to do with colored pencils. So that's in this book here. And then I really want to get to this book. I've been wanting to get to it for a couple of months now. But I really want this to be one of the books that I get into. It's Rowan here. And the two that I have picked, let's see, this is one that I picked for February. I'm going to take that out. So there's not two. I think I only picked one. Let me see. I picked this girl here. I thought she was fun and sassy. I love her little space buns. I love the purple and the green. And you see that here she doesn't have the lines for the shadows, but she uses a lot of interesting colors. Like in the purple, there is some ochre here. And in the hair, there's green and pink. There's little orange on the edge here. And there's lots of little different colors here in the railing. And I thought this would be a fun page to do. I love her sunglasses. This book has, okay. So I could have chosen from some of these. I was trying to choose smaller images to start with. But look at all the different colors that are in that jacket. And I really want to learn her technique for doing that. And then you have some icon pages. And then these are the bigger ones here. But lots of fun colors. Fabulous pages. But I think I want to start out small. So I think this girl would be a good start. So that's in Rowan. And then I've had Monitoes coloring book by Monica Carlos, and I've meant to color in this one and haven't yet. And I picked a page. So what she does is she has some scribbles, right? She has illustrations, but they've come from scribbles, and she creates creatures. And I thought that I would go ahead and find some creatures of my own and color a page. And I can tell you right off the bat here that I see a dog head with ears here, and like an eye patch here. And then I see another creature here over in this area. And so I'm just going to look at it like throughout the month and see what things I can find. I like doing this kind of stuff. For my own sketchbooks, I do this sort of thing. I'll just do like random lines and sometimes just color them. Like just color different colors inside, you know, these little spaces. But other times I find creatures too. So I thought it was so interesting that she did a book like this. She does have a lot of toes in it. So I don't know that I'll find toes, but I'm going to see what kind of things I can find. Like even here I can see a shoe. Here's the inside of the shoe, and here's the outside of the shoe. I may even like connect like the line to do that, but that would be running into the dog, but that doesn't matter because I could overlap. So I just thought that would be an interesting thing to do. Here I could do a little simple fish with a tail, you see here. Or you may not see it. Not everybody sees those kinds of things in abstract work, but I've done a lot of abstract work in the past, so I definitely want to get something done in this book for sure. And then Ecliptica by Anastasia Koldareva. I got this book a couple of months ago, and I had not colored in it yet. But I've picked this page, and because I'm a Pisces, I thought this would be a good one to do because there are fish here. And I think all the ladies are beautiful, but I thought this would be a really fun page for me to do. I haven't done hair in a while. I probably would use polychromos on here. I'm not sure it's kind of smooth. I'll have to test out some. Do I have a page? I could work on the back of a page. Is there one in the beginning? that first page feels a little different. She included a watercolor page. Is it the same paper? Yeah, so I got a loose leaf one too. Maybe I'll try different pencils in this image and see what I can come up with as far as which pencils, whether I want to go Prisma or Polychromos or any others for that matter. Luminance. We'll see. But I thought this page would be beautiful. I think I might go with like a medium skin tone. Those are my initial thoughts. So that's it on books. The other thing that I'm going to start this month is the diamond painting that I mentioned to you all in my update video last month. I have this one from Diamond Art Club. And let me just show you the canvas. I've already taken the drills out. This is called Close Encounters. And look how beautiful that is. She's got a creature here. It's lots of pretty pastel colors. I'll show you the box so that you can see. I've kitted up except for just a couple of stickers so I could show that. I did get a request to show how I kit up since my granddaughter and I did a diamond painting. Here is the image. Here. That's the image there. And it's by Scott Howden. The diamond shape is round and it's a 22 by 27. So we're going to get a few rows done in that. And I thought I would show you, I got this case from Art Dot. And so I took all of the packages, but a couple, so that I could show how I do it. And here's a better photo. So I have just these two left. There were 66 colors, and they're all in here. So I have this top filled in here with all of the colors. I did try to put a washi tape on these jars first, but then my washi tape didn't stick to the jar, and I think it's because I picked a glittery one that I love from my Rebyler. They're really good for my coloring pages because they don't stick and rip your pages, and I probably should have thought of that prior to, but I went ahead and did washi tape on all the jars and then realized that these stickers were not sticking to the washi tape and the washi tape wasn't sticking to the jars. So I'll just, pull them off, and if I have to do any glue removal, I'll do it. I don't mind. But next time I'll just use a cheapy washi tape because I'm sure that's what people use and it works better. So I have all these. And then I have this first row down here with a couple of stragglers I see got in there. So I'll have two more jars. And I'll show in the video, but just for funsies, like I should have used this washi tape. I have a funnel, which I didn't keep in here. But I take the jar, remove the cap, right? Put the label on the cap, and then I have a funnel. And what I'll do is I'll cut the tip of the bag, squish them down, cut it, and then put it through the funnel straight into the storage container in this organizer. And just click it like the funnel, click it against the edge, get them all in, and then cap it. And then I put my funnel in here, so if there's any stragglers, they fall into the funnel, into the tray. Sorry, I didn't mean to say funnel, tray. And so it works out real good, but I will show it because I promised some that I would actually show the process and what I use, so I will. That just gives you an overview. They do include in this kit this funnel, but it's kind of dirty. And I didn't want my drills going through that. But I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of dirty. I'll wash it, of course, but I was anxious to do it, so I was like, oh, I have some plastic, like hard plastic funnels that might work fine. But they include this. They include everything that's in here for you. Stickers. And then I use this pen, this pigment liner, to write on the stickers. Oh yeah, that's what I do for that. And it has lots of beautiful colors. There are 5 ABs, Aurora Borealis colors. I'll show you some of the shinies. Here's the purple. Here is this white. This one is beautiful. Here we have a light pink. And here is a darker pink. And this one's beautiful too. So yeah, I've got them all ready to go. And I'm not putting any pressure on myself about time frame and timing, but I figured I would start a diamond painting on film. We'll just do some and do a small kitting up and show you my process. I'm by no means is my channel turning into a diamond painting channel. I just want to have a variety of things that I can do depending on my health issues. If I feel like I can't color for a day, but I can pop some dots on a sticky page, then that's what I can do. So I figured I would give myself that option. And because some subscribers did ask, hey, could you show how you kit up? I'll be happy to do it. There's plenty of videos out there of people who only diamond paint. They don't color, they just do diamond painting, and have been doing it for years. So they probably have fantastic videos and all the tips and tricks. But I'm just going to do it from the standpoint of someone who's done a diamond painting with my granddaughter. And we didn't have, you know, Uber supplies. We used them right out of the bag. I didn't have an organizer. I did go ahead and get the organizer because I thought there's 66 colors. I think I'm gonna need a bigger boat. So this is the boat. So yeah, that's it for my coloring plans for March. Wish me luck. We have St. Patrick's Day, so I'm sure we'll all have good luck. And I hope you all enjoy your coloring for the month. For any of those that are going to include yourself in the group buddy colors, I'm super excited that you are willing to do that and can't wait to see your pages. And I do have some videos planned, and then I'll do an update video kind of mid-month and work in some pages that I've already started. And yeah, just give you some updates about what's going on, chat a little bit, and we'll see how the month turns out. But you all have a fantastic rest of your day and week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Be healthy and be kind. Bye-bye.